Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just like maybe just charm? I am very charming.
I'm going to tell you right now, this has nothing to do with Mr. Romero.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Now, instead of taking that, you have the merit intuitive. So you can spend one of your adversity tokens to ask me about your surroundings. And I can apply that to this.
Okay. I did not think it would. But yes, okay, I will do. It's so well, what is it? What was the role regarding the cat?
So Lucinda, you just heads down picking the cat trap because it's midnight now. You kind of are just, you don't want to push this anymore, but Lemon and Avery, you're picking, you're doing your job, and then you just look off into the distance out of the window of the greenhouse and you see the flicker of lights above the lake. And then you hear a crash from the opposite side of the green room.
What is it?
You turn and you see this creature. And it looks like it's made of gnarled wood, moss covered, its features twisted in anger, branch-like horns coming out, its fingers in long, like wooden claws. And you know this, you know this thing to be a Spriggan. And it's a normally peaceful woodland spirit, but its eyes are locked on Mr. Romero. And it goes for him, and it knocks him unconscious and begins to take him and drag him away.
No.
I would like to throw the red thing at it and turn it into stone.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Molotov cocktail.
It's not human. So you could potentially hit Mr. Romero, and this thing can infect Mr. Romero. Are you still throwing it?
Okay.
Sounds good. Fight's a really good roll for me.
Okay. So yeah, you can either roll your fight or your brawn. If you're using magic, you need to tell me what kind of magic you're using, and it's difficulty 13. If you're not using magic and you're just trying to punch this thing, it's difficulty 8. However, you can try and talk it down by using your charm roll.
My charm sucks. And I have a stat +1 and a modifier of +2 to my fight roll to throw the grenade at the Spriggan who's trying to kidnap my teacher. And I would even like to kind of do the thing that Paul does that everybody hates and kind of fuck myself a little bit here, I would say this is a snap decision, and I can't do anything.
This is a snap
intelligent
decision.
about it.
This is a snap decision for all of you.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
snap decision. And you didn't even. What if I wanted to charm it? I have good charm.
So you guys, I will not penalize you for taking contradictory actions.
Oh, okay.
Because this is happening all simultaneously. So we have Lucinda, Blood Spider, Grenade.
This is healthy. These are all good decisions that we're making.
Okay. Lemon, what would you be doing?
I would like to do a charm to have the vines try and wrap it up.
Okay. And Avery, what are you doing?
I wanted to run out near if there's an exit, I wanted to block the exit and just try to talk it down, use my charm, just hey, hey.
Okay.
I'm angry.
So simultaneously, you are going to be making these rolls.
Good Lord.
Lucinda, you're going to be making your fight roll, difficulty 13. Lemon, you're going to be making your charm roll with your magic die. Because you're adding your magic die, I'm going to have it up to difficulty 13. Avery, I'm assuming you're not using magic, so I'm just going to say difficulty. Yeah, I'm going to say difficulty 10.
Sorry, of what? What dice? My cat's being dumb.
Your charm, so you're rolling your d12.
Oh.
So simultaneously,
shit, you said difficulty 10?
Difficulty 10.
Okay, cool. I got a 10.
Okay, cool.
I got 11. May I please have 2 adversity tokens back?
So you didn't. What did I say your difficulty was?
You said 13.
Okay, yeah. So yeah. Okay.
That is so hard.
And then
13 plus my modifiers, 16.
Okay, so you make your roll. Okay.
The grenade works.
So your grenade works. High or low? Because I'm telling you right now, it's not going to affect the Spriggan. We're rolling to see if it does not affect Mr. Romero.
Very good. Very cool, Kanye. So we're going to go highs or lows. Love highs and lows. We're going to go high this time.
Okay.
I'm moving to Denver. Might as well.
You're so fucking lucky.
Oh, we were going to get expelled.
So many things happen at once. Avery takes off running for the exit to where the Spriggan is dragging Mr. Romero. I'm guessing you full body block it. Lucinda, you throw the vial at the Spriggan. It smashes, the bubble smashes, the spider drops to the ground and runs away.
Bitch.
And Lemon, you panic and you try and have Vines grab the Spriggan, but you fail. Now, Avery, you have successfully made your charm roll. So what do you say to the Spriggan to talk it down?
So I'm just like, hey. Hold on, sorry, my cat's being dumb.
Dumb cat.
Keep scratching the door. So Avery's just like, hey. No need to make any rash decisions here. That's our teacher, and it looks like you may have a little bit of beef going on there. I don't, you don't have to tell me what that is. That's between you guys. But we will be very much in trouble if he goes missing while we're here. Considering we're already in trouble, which is why we're here. Is there a way that we can maybe compromise here? I want you to, whatever issues that you guys had to be taken care of and validated, but like, maybe there's something we could do for you.
Spriggan looks at you kind of confused, and you can see that it is kind of translating in its head what you're saying, because this is basically a plant spirit. But in it almost doesn't even sound like anything, but it makes noises, and you can tell, because it wants you to understand, you can tell that it's saying, this man claims to love plants, but he destroyed my home and turned it into fertilizer. Reparations must be made, and I will take back what I am owed. Life for life.
Please do not turn our teacher into fertilizer.
Hold on, Lemon. That is very awful. I really am sorry, and nobody should do that to another living creature, or a spiritual creature for that matter. Is there any way, like I said, we're students here, and I don't really have authority. We're students. I don't really have authority to give you the life of my herbology teacher. So could we maybe bring the headmistress into this? She is excellent at diplomacy, and I think that she could help you immensely.
So you hear the words again, life for life. Life must be brought back to my home. No discussion.
My friend here is very good with plants as well, and could maybe help.
Lemon, what we got?
Oh, dick butt.
No.
Then what? It's alive-ish.
No.
Lemon, are you good at like herbology and like gardening stuff? I feel like that's like a very you skill.
I mean, yeah, kind of. Like we grow our own stuff.
So can I be chaos for a minute, Rachel?
Gonna kill
you. You can tell me what you want to do, but I'm gonna fully let you know if it's gonna make the situation worse.
No, that's fine. So I just unleashed like fucking blood doom spider, right? Like demon spider.
You don't know. You don't know.
Well, I did hit it. It did run away. Technically, it's unleashed.
Well, I say in the sense that you don't know if it's a demon blood spider. It's unleashed.
Yes.
You don't know what it is.
Okay, that thing kills things, right?
You don't know.
What turns them into something bad? I don't know. I would like to bluff the Spriggan.
Oh, okay.
And say that I tried to give it something and it didn't catch it. It's its fault that it didn't catch a thing that could potentially bring life back, and it needs to go find it.
I'm not going to make you, Allie, I'm not going to make you roll for this. You say this to the Spriggan, and it looks to you and said, if life was not repaid, it's no fault of mine. Life must be brought back to my home.
Do I know a spell
to do what?
Bring life back to his home.
Okay. Put a cap in that. Lemon, what you got?
How many seeds? Can I give him some seeds?
You're in a herbology
I
greenhouse.
know. Like, I'm asking if it'll work.
It certainly will.
Okay, then I am going to go and I'm going to just get like a handful of seeds and just be like,
So
this?
so
please.
so you hold out the seeds. He immediately drops Mr. Romero, who just like bodily thump on the ground. And you pour the seeds into his hands, and they immediately take root and start to sprout a little.
No.
Aw.
And he says, life has been repaid. And lumbers out of the greenhouse, breaking
What a
another
dramatic
section of
friggin'.
the windows, but goes back into the forest to plant these seeds and bring life back that was unknowingly taken.
I genuinely feel like that Spriggan was being extra dramatic whenever it could have just asked our man's Will Romero for a plant.
Avery like sighs
Heaven for the win.
deeply and is just like, thank you, Lemon. And then turns to Lucin. What the fuck were you thinking?
Listen, it was. I
Violence?
thought.
She was
It was-
thinking violence.
Listen,
It was going to kill
guys,
him.
it wasn't gonna kill him. It was. Listen, I thought if it turned the guy to stone, maybe it turned that to stone, and it would stop doing the thing. It was. Listen, it wasn't my greatest moment. Okay, I don't have a lot of those. I am like 80% fight, 20% flight. Most of my reflexes are fight. I'm sorry, not my greatest moment. Let's all collectively agree this wasn't our best work. And we're just
Conceded,
gonna
so I'm gonna
gloss it
pat
over.
myself on the back.
The important thing is, what our herbology teacher is not dead. And then Avery goes over to him and like pats his cheeks, trying to wake him up.
Okay, so yeah, fully knocked out. So you can either try and like he got a real bad bump on his head. So yes.
I'm doing very well in his class. Do I know a plant that will wake him up, like if he smells it?
Are we talking about like smelling salts?
Well, yeah, but like we're in a greenhouse. I don't think they'd have smelling salts in a.
Okay, so
So I have a crazy idea.
or you could just try and summon the nurse.
No. I was gonna do that, but it's also in the middle of the night. There were the lights. If I go get the nurse, clearly they're taking care of the professor.
The lights aren't there anymore.
Oh, boo. I thought I was being so clever. Never mind.
You would have been, but the lights aren't there because they have to be saved for another episode.
Can't do this all in one episode.
I was being clever.
So
Okay, fine.
alternatively,
I will
what we
go get the
could
nurse.
do- we could drag him back to the castle.
We're not
All three of us.
Are you
You
gonna?
guys-
Is there a wheelbarrow? We could
You
put him in that.
You guys are magic.
We could just float him.
I mean,
But also, wouldn't it be fun to put him in a wheelbarrow?
we can float him. Let's just float him.
Let's just float
That's
him.
fair. Float him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll for it.
Thank you.
Like
God,
you-
we would just send him into space.
Goodbye.
What? We wouldn't even have a professor anymore. One of us would roll too high, and it would just go, oh, so anyway, the stratosphere got a new satellite of Will Romero, herbology teacher.
Also, while we're doing this, I would like to grab some sort of random seeds and put them in my pocket. I did not read the label because I did not put my glasses on.
Cool. Yep. I'll figure out what you took.
Sounds good.
Well, I'll get back to you on that. Just remind me in our Discord.
I will remind you in the Discord.
Yeah. So yeah, you bring the unconscious floating body of your herbology teacher to the nurse's wing. And the nurse is Delta Raywood, and they are The best way to describe them would be unnatural. They are fully bald, kind of silvery skin, humanoid features, but everything's kind of a bit elongated. And no one really knows what their species is. They're something humanoid. Huh?
Can I ask?
You want to ask what species they are?
Save that for another time when we aren't trying.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just like in general.
Oh,
Could I ask them eventually?
I guess eventually, yes.
Maybe create a rapport.
Sure.
Well,
yeah,
no, I'm not going to be rude about it. Just like, I'm not just going to walk up to them and be like, "Hi, are you an alien?" That just seems rude.
Eventually, sure. Full disclosure, yes, an alien, but you don't know that in character. You assume it.
Okay. Well, word.
Magic and alien. I think you were like getting to the three guys.
Yeah. Ask the audience.
Oh, we're back. Okay, so
Why don't you just start with the three students again?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah. So the three students whose memories had been wiped by our golden trio. I'm sorry, 2/3 of the golden trio.
I was gonna say, I just tried to do ants, man. I just tried to do ants.
You just tried to do ants. Yeah. So they are on their individual beds with a potion IV to bring their memories back, but it's a process because memories are complicated. And over on the convalescence beds are the baby first years that were traumatized by the terrifying beast that Lucind conjured.
That beast.
That beast. And
the medical wing, they can't just like go to therapy.
This is therapy. But they look over at Lucind and then snap back to where they were looking. They don't want to look at her.
I wonder why.
Maybe you should wait outside.
Maybe you're right. And I'm just gonna walk outside. Just I'm the reason they're traumatized 20 years from now. It's they always say if you're gonna be famous, at least be unforgettable. Well, they're never forgetting me. It's fine.
Woof.
3 of them will never remember again, and then the others will always remember.
They're just, it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Yeah, you, I would hope, gently place Mr. Romero's body on the bed indicated by Delta. Mm-hmm. And then do you stick around in the nurse wing?
No, detention is over.
Detention is
over early.
I would like to tell either Delta Raywood.
Delta Raywood.
I would like to tell Raywood or the headmistress what happened, so it doesn't, so they're not very surprised when they see 2 giant holes in the greenhouse and their herbology professor in the infirmary.
Mm-hmm.
And we're,
probably a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you, for convenience sake, will say that the headmistress comes to the nurse's wing, having been telepathically alerted by Delta, and you tell them what's going on, and the headmistress says, "Well, thank you, Lemon, for your thinking on bringing life back to the Spriggans' home We'll just have to mark that as a non-entry area from now on.
Probably a good idea.
Maybe.
Well, detention is over.
Oh, good.
You may go back to your dorm rooms.
Thank you, headmistress.
No more sneaking out. And no more bestial creatures.
It was the one time I got overwhelmed, but I understand.
One time too many. You may go.